I'm done. Yahshua is the black. That's the black god.
Did you say Shiva?
Dead ass. All right, so yo, it's woke chief.
Well, we from the Bible we know that God does have an angry side. He was very disappointed with man, and he tried to wipe us out with a flood, Noah's Ark. Sodom and Gomorrah.
That was after that, bro. He was
Okay.
angry after
Watching the
that,
movie.
and
The
then
movie's wrong, my nigga.
It's been a while since I read the Bible.
Since he saw the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
he's a Christian thief. He's a Christian expert, Keith.
I seen a porno like that once.
Well, if you also remember back in what was like the 14th century, the Pope removed like 6 or 7 books. Yeah, back then it was a lot of vague talking. No. It's a book of stories.
Yo, but hold on real quick. So, my man who said he's an atheist, right? This been bugging me all the time. When you say shit just happens spontaneously, how come there's been no other chains of evolution in any species? Why did evolution
What are you
just
talking
stop?
about? Evolution hasn't stopped. Things are evolving all the time. For example, if you take a farmland pigeon and you take a city pigeons are dimensionally smaller, but they're physically stronger than a farm pigeon. The peregrine falcon, in 40 years, it has significantly adapted to be living and being the apex predator of New York City. Things are consistently
about
evolving all the
drastic
time.
Evolutions, like what occurs over hundreds of thousands of years. This nigga said 97.
But hey, just so you guys know, we aren't having an argument. This is a discussion,
It's a debate, chief.
which is better than an argument.
I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter.
Damn, chief.
Hey, I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way. Let's keep moving.
I haven't even heard that one.
go.
Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. Prophet.
Greetings. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. Break him out, of course. These tunnels will eventually take us to the towers of magical constructs created. I have no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can. We should keep moving. Well played, friend. Marquez Beard, you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Those are awesome. I want to hear. I love LSD stories. I'll tell you mine. We can share. Got a lot.
Greetings, my good friend. Most crates contain 4 rewards, but sometimes you will get a special...
Well,
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him.
Quick question. Do you know anything about the third eye? You're supposed to wait to do anything until you're about 25 with it. If you do that. My buddy, he wouldn't let me do DMT until I was 25. But, your third eye is supposed to be like that psyche connection, spiritual level. Yeah, it's your pineal gland. And, not exactly. Hold on. But, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers.
Cause he's soft.
mhm.
That it stinks.
When to fight. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others...
Nah.
Sounds familiar. Water.
Vibranium, nigga. Wakanda.
That might have been a fair
Wakanda
fight,
lives,
if
my
there
nigga.
were 3 of you.
Parrots and ravens.
We should get my trail for this.
Dude, I've seen shadows and whatnot. I've done a lot of acid, and I'm getting ready to go do DMT this summer. But DMT is supposed to directly affect your pineal gland. It's supposed to actually, what's called, open the third eye and send you into your inner realm and fully understand your consciousness. And it shows your entire life in a flash of 15 seconds, from what I've been told. Which is yeah, ayahuasca. It's a mix of peyote and other hallucinogenics.
This is the part where you bleed to death.
Okay, brainstorm, calm down.
The DMT, if you ever want to do DMT, the one you want to do is toad venom. That is the yeah, it's the purest form of it. It's naturally formed from a toad. But the other DMT is derived from diesel.
Bad.
Like, for instance, that's why in Norse mythology and practice they used mushrooms to help get in touch with the spirit realm and get in touch with nature more. Real quick, you're Blade Igma, right?
Enigma, get it right, G. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
He would submerge himself
Hey,
and
join me
pull
in
out
Universe.
right before the moment of death, right?
Oh, nigga, I'm playing motherfucking this gay shit online.
Oh, there was another guy, he did that.
Oh, you lame, nigga.
Nigga, didn't you download it?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I thought you were talking
I
about
thought you
the
already
immersion
downloaded it.
tanks.
I don't have the game downloaded yet. What are you talking about?
Nigga, why don't you?
It's a long way, dude. You know, you're not supposed to be playing games. Which I've been clearly playing games.
Clearly, nigga.
Yeah, DMT. Okay, so there's two forms. There's the toad venom. That's the naturally formed one. It's a DMT 5 something M, and then the chemically created one. Yeah, that's derived from a diesel chemical mix. You don't want to mess with that one. I mean, you get high, you're gonna hallucinate for it's like a 15-minute high, but I'm which is one of the reasons I'm wanting to do it so I can. No, you probably did. But if you do DMT, you'll have an even stronger spiritual experience. It will send you into yourself, and you will have a full out-of-body reflection of yourself. I'm the kind of person that I drop 5 tabs at one time.
Inconspicuous. Just got free of this place. Last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell. The Prophet's enclosure isn't far. Let's go.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
I'm
That
too
fucking
strong for that.
sucks. That is one of the most horrible feelings you'll ever experience when you experience it.
Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards.
It is the sensation of being awake but being
It's-
absolutely incapable of doing anything about the situation
The
going on
technical
around you.
term is when you wake up.
You can't move, you can't speak. You're awake but you're asleep.
So it's the
You're in
technical.
an in-between state.
So the technical term for it is when your brain is the most active in the middle of the night, and then you wake up during this when your brain is the most active, right? Your brain is active, but it had technically, for all terms and purposes, sedated your body so it can do what it does, repair. Yes, and then you wake up during that time period. Yeah. Yeah. My wife thinks it's like fucking spirits and shit trying to get her.
Hold on.
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely heartless. You'll see.
Goes a real nigga.
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cole.
Come back, bitch. Hell.
One fine day in the middle of the night. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll? Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And... oh dear, well that is inconvenient. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, fold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair... follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside...
Hey, you guys ever
Yeah,
like
I didn't see anything above
I
me or
have to interrupt
anything
you
in
right
the
now.
room with me. It was
Zach.
I woke up and
Zach.
like my eyes are awake and
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Gotta be careful.
I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. You can't yell. You can't speak. Yeah, you're trying to scream.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Yeah, that happened to me before, dude.
imagine you're like a security camera in the corner of your room. And everything is about your feeling is just that awful, tingling, numb sensation with like a loud whoomp going in the background. God, giving me chills talking about it again. Are you talking about the Tree of Life? Yeah. Yeah. They hate mushrooms.
You know they're ugly when an axe in the face is an improvement.
tried to fuck, didn't you?
Time.
I'm trying. I'm listening.
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
Yeah. I just knew that maybe I thought I was dead.
Lucky bastards.
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
It,
Freedom! Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There is sacrificed every... I wish that were possible. But I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to... That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Semen.
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind up. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
Sex.
Okay.
There it is! Anchor mooring.
Especially if you
People thinks it can define me.
The future holds.
Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you.
Jesus.
A moment. Listen. The Dark Angus portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must read a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us
There's
with
one
your
time.
blessing.
The Shaolin Wu. He was in a dark area in his living room. He saw a big, dark, tall, dark angel.
Undertaker.
He was just standing there in the corner with his red eyes, roaring like a motherfucking dragon.
Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied.
The one that they use in the Catholic Church.
Hurry! We must go now!
A similar concept.
Did y'all niggas download Elder Scrolls yet? No? Nah, it's over on the 27th, Tuesday.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Stop being a Debbie Downer.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some soul. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Like about a pile of cum straight to your face, Sheeps.
Alright, real quick, I want to chime in about the picture that I sent. I just want to chime in real quick because I got to go soon. That picture that I sent, that's the book on Toad Venom DMT. If anybody's interested in looking that up, that's the cover of it. In the group chat that's going on. I did. I'll make sure I get it.
Like, let me search for
Yeah,
a
I did.
Google
I sent it to
story,
that one.
too.
God damn it. I'll get it to the right one here in a second.
Right. Let me
There's
take a
the
pop.
picture.
When I lay down, I'm gonna go fucking watch that tonight. My bedtime movie. Okay, you trying to get fired?
Hungry?
You
You bitch nigga.
just
That's what
you
you be
go
like,
tell
"Yo,
him
you a
about how the United
bitch."
States government did radiation testing on the Washington population.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Or subliminal imaging. There's a reason subliminal imaging is now illegal. See, I source it from like 6 or 7 that have the same thing.
I think the reason why you're passing YouTube right now is because
You will pay for that, thief.
Yeah, like he couldn't find any historical proof to back up their thing. Because they didn't have any like the Bible, that's the source is that people are using is its own source. Exactly. Yeah, there's no hard evidence to say that that's what he saw. Like there's nothing to back up. It is all hearsay. It's hearsay. He heard it and so he's repeating it. The Dead Sea Scrolls and yeah, there was a person at that time period named Jesus.
Just like Jay. That's why they say his name is not really Jesus. It was Yahshua because Jay is not in the Hebrew language. That's what I'm saying.
And that's the Hebrew pronunciation of it.
Right, because
Yeah.
the Hebrew language doesn't have.
And they just
certain
wanted to
letters.
make it simpler for people. A lot of words that they couldn't accurately translate, they'd spruce up, make it sound better.
What do you think? If you seek passage, know that this ship has no crew. Our captain is ashore recruiting.
Take it with a grain of
Some
salt.
call her the Dune Ripper's daughter. That's the Four-Bear Witch. We, her loyal crew, call her Captain Galeen. She is a master sailor. Though Kazan now wonders where her allegiance lies. There is a Four-Bear King and Sentinel now. Vaharajat. Kazan taught Galeen much. Master Kazan is but a humble sailor.
It's like so stupid, that guy.
No more excuses, Lambor. Just find them. Look what the sea spat out, Lambor. Might be just what we need. You interested in some easy money? I have a heist planned, a big one. Anyone who helps is going to be rich. But this work requires some special talents. You help. So, the three folks I need are Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. Any or all of them would do. He's a thief, but he's the best there is. He'd be a big help in the heist I have planned. Problem is,
Yeah.
I robbed Bosek. Nobody robbed. There's an entrance off the river under the palace. Watch out for traps and the other prisoners. They're all murderers down there, the worst scum on the island. Bloody Bosek, or Headman Bosek, as he calls himself now. He took over the palace. Captain Helene, but she's worse than Bosek. Her sea drakes, the screaming mermaids just up the road, and they've... Bosek's thugs, the bloody fifth, deserted the traitors. See, there's a fortune to be made from Breton galleons. Thing is, ruler of the Red Guard people. If by disagreed you mean try...
Boss, why haven't you gotten me into this kind of party sooner?
Look for the entrance to Bloody Bosek's dungeon beneath the palace.
Hold! Ruptka demands justice, and he will have it.
to die.
This nigga. I'm done. I'm done, son. I'm done.
I eat garbage.
I need to go get me some chips. Like, y'all niggas is bugging.
that's how it should be. It's uh-uh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They're like Arab and Egyptian tan.
Salamander god. Hi, Coco. Hi, OJ. Yeah, not really. What's up? Okay. You guys go back home? Bye bye. Later, Coco. Bye bye. Yeah, but Muslims are far from peaceful people. So did you beat it?
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh. Because people believe ignorance is bliss.
Alright.
Yeah, it's nothing like The Exorcist where you're twisting your head around and puking and crawling on walls and shit. Power of Christ compels you!
Yeah, not ever since that little girl went on TV and just did that bullshit. Voila. Done.
I must warn you. A foul move.
The fuck is this dude?
Hey, you're not a guard. You have to help me. Well, that's perfect. Get me out of here and I'm at your service. You'll find me a man of many talents. If I found a handsome guy locked in a cell, I'd free him. Is that really important right now? I owe you for this. Thanks. Now, let's get out of here. You first.
Oh,
To remind you that there's something above.
Hey, I like that though. What the? Yo, who's eating like that though? What savage is doing that, my nigga?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You guys are throwing a dust can around.
Hey, Jim, fucking put your dick away.
I was tossing a
They can
dust
hear
can
me.
between my hands.
You over there getting high while we talking about God, you fucking savage? Getting high?
No, I have it. I have to keep one of these around for my PlayStation. I live in an RV and it gets really dusty and whatnot in here, so I have to consistently clean it.
This nigga, I'm done, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with talking about
No,
shit.
I just found it.
Hey, we've done
listen,
worse.
because,
My nigga Raging
let
Bull
me
lives in a
explain.
cardboard box, and we be getting at him.
Let me explain about the RV thing. I've came to the conclusion, you spend 1/3 of your life asleep. You spend up to 8+ hours a day gone, so what is the point of having a big empty house if you're not going to be using it?
Because
I don't want to have children. I'm never going to have children.
Slip out a side exit. That way we can both keep our heads.
I use my big empty house too.
And so, with 2/3 of my life not going to be using the house,
Well, what do you
I
do
don't
when-
need
Now, what
that
do you
much
do when that
space.
shit gets towed? Now, say that shit gets towed one day. What the fuck are you gonna do?
That's why I make sure it's not gonna get towed. I live in a mobile home park where I have a lease for my spot and I pay it on time every time.
But see, it's the same concept.
I don't have to worry
It's the
about
same-
that.
Yeah.
No, there's actually not a single meth head here.
That's a lie.
Heroin.
That's a lie.
Heroin, on the other hand.
I know what a meth head looks like.
My mother is a meth head, and I live in Washington State.
There's plenty of meth heads in Washington State, my guy. I'm done.
No.
Pay your bounty now.
Exactly. If I get tired of this place, I can just pick up and go. I mean, even on my truck, I just have to get tow arms for my truck, and I pull my truck behind.
A Dodge Ram.
I will never own a piece of shit Dodge.
Whoa.
Your LSD story. We've been waiting patiently. Alright, I got one. I got...
He thought you were retarded, boss. What'd he say? He thought you were retarded.
Listen, I figure if you want something kept safe, here's the thing. You went through a lot of trouble to...
You need to be here with Rogie. Yo, we need to get Rogie back in here.
But boss, our parties, they're not as calm as this one. I enjoy this party. It's been a nice, calm discussion. I'm an atheist. I respect everybody's view. Everybody has their... That's the thing about being human. Everybody has the right to make choices. Like, there is no meaning to life. The only purpose to life is to live.
This nigga said Pokeballs, I'm done.
I eat ass.
Black Jesus.
In a few moments after I come back, I'll tell you guys one of my trip stories. I'll tell you my bad trip story. I'm no longer with the woman.
Yeah, I took too much pre-workout one time, and I almost shit myself.
They store everything on the upper level.
Alright, I'm back. So my girlfriend and I, we go to Trip, right? We take, we did sugar cubes. I think it was 2 drops on each cube. We only did 1 each. But, so we're hanging out and starts to kick in, and well, we had the doors open, and she starts to freak out thinking something came in. She swore to God she saw something come in the house. and she's describing something as big as my dog. I have a 160-pound dog. And so she's describing something like that. I tear the house apart, couldn't find anything. She swears she's seen it moving around a couple times. So we close the house up and whatnot. We're going to hang out in the bedroom, nice brightly lit room. Well, when I look at her, at that moment, I couldn't look at her anymore for the rest of the trip. Because once I looked at her inside the bedroom, it looked as if her skin was melting off of her face, exposing the muscle tissue and whatnot underneath. But I should have taken that as a warning about her, because she ended up lying to me about cancer shortly after. Yeah, oh, this terrible thing, yeah. She went to my grandfather's funeral with me and everything, who died of cancer, and then she decides to start lying to me and my family about having cancer after her and I got engaged. This is all after the bad trip. Yep, she lied to us saying she had cancer. After she knowed I had held my grandfather who died from cancer. Like, I held him in his last moments. Yeah. This is after the trip. I should have taken that trip as a warning sign.
This is the part where I trust you. I'll kill the goblins in the scaffolding in the next room. You grab the gem. It's in a chest on the floor. There's a passage on the far side.
Butt naked.
Take that and meet me outside. If something goes wrong, regroup at the inn in town.
Formaldehyde? Yeah, that's embalming fluid. It is called formaldehyde.
Nah, that embalming fluid, nigga. That's what you get for doing drugs, nigga.
It'll go away. Yeah, that's what my fiance looked like.
Over here. I have a question for you. What were you doing in the mine? And did you see a scummy Breton up there? Yakarn. He's a liar and a thief. He stole a gem from headman Bosek. Now, if the gem came back, Bosek might let him live. Can you help me, or not? Now that's just too bad. If you do run into him again, tell him that if we catch him, he's dead.
I'm quite busy. Can't you see?
Bastard. If you're looking for that bastard Jakan, he's at the tavern with the Red Guard girl. I overheard him telling a Red Guard girl he'd whisk her off to Sentinel, that he was a ship captain. She swooned like a fool, like I did. I'd tell the headman where he's hiding if I didn't hate him.
So one time I was babysitting my boys. The first time they did acid and shit. So we got out of work and they fucking popped the shit, and I'm just sitting there playing video games and shit. And all of a sudden I hear these motherfuckers giggling. No, what the fuck? So then they keep going, and then they're So I'm babysitting a couple of my buddies there, LSD and acid. First time. So we get out of the room, 2 of them do LSD, the other 2 do acid. So playing video games. I don't do drugs, my nigga. I don't do drugs. So they all did acid. Cool. So I'm sitting there. I'm on the ground. I'm on the floor playing video games, whatever. These motherfuckers start giggling behind me. So what the fuck's going on? I'm not paying no attention. And then one of my buddies, he grabbed one of my braids. I had braids back there. I'm like, yo, chill out, man. And he was like, yo, you think you hear us if we stab him in the neck? I'm like, what the fuck is these niggas talking about? So I just let that shit pin out. So I got up at that point. And sat on the fucking couch. I'm like, what the fuck? So the other dude, he got up, went upstairs. He'd been up there in the bathroom for probably about like 2 minutes, not even. And all of a sudden, you just hear this motherfucker scream the fuck out like he was getting murdered. So I ran the fuck upstairs. He's like, yo, I can't see my fucking face. It's just bones. I was like, oh my fucking God. I'm never babysitting y'all niggas again. So I was like, man, see, you shouldn't do drugs if you see your fucking skull.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura.
Bugged out. So you just don't do drugs, man.
Let's discuss that.
Wax is definitely not for my trail. Never get high on your own supply. Come on, man.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. I'd never be able to deal because I enjoy them way too much. I love Molly, ecstasy, coke, fucking. The ones I'd have to do, I'd have to. Yeah, but see, I wouldn't want to get too large anymore, especially because what happened to my dealer, he had home invasion.
Yeah, it's true.
Home invasion, 5 guys came in, held him, and tortured him for 45 minutes. Beat him with a hammer, torch, all in front of his girlfriend. Took $20,000 cash. 12 guns, a pound of shrooms, and an ounce and a half of coke.
Then listen, just so there's 3 folks Captain
Cops never caught him.
She's in Saintsport. The Sea Drakes lured her ship onto the rocks. Those bastards really know how to ruin your day. He's a brilliant Dwemer sage. Not
He didn't have hundreds. He had all 20s. Whenever you get robbed, it's always by somebody you know when it's that kind of situation.
They will sing of your crimes and the spectacle.
This won't take long, scum.
I mean it.
Yeah, whenever you get robbed in that kind of situation, most of the time, it's by somebody you know directly. And then on top of it, they'll come within a week or so, they'll come and check on you because they feel bad. And they want to make sure you're still okay.
Damn right it did. Damn right. Little badass. Anytime you see three little niggas walking around the middle of the night, son, you about to get robbed, my nigga. Facts.
The vestige awakens once again. Come, the vestige awakens once again. The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Yeah, I deal with family now. And I don't mean like my family when I say family.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
That is a good movie. Run. He killed my son! Dude, that guy was insane. He made the blow dart gun out of the leaf, the thorns, and the frog. Common enemy. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you gotta eat the balls. You gotta eat it to prove you're a man. No, no, the #1 prank was the hot leaves that they put on his thing. That he put on his thing and then she blew. That's a good prank. Apocalypto. No, it's a movie. It's a movie about the, yeah. Hey, quick question, Zachariah. And then the sun got, the eclipse happened and everybody else was to be air quote let go. But hey, Zach, I got a question for you real quick. What is your stance on the multiverse theory? Like, every decision, there's a reality for every decision made, and they all exist at the exact same time, just in different transitions. It's a paradox. Yeah. So every possibility would exist at one time, which means there would be a possibility where the possibility of the multiverse not being real. That's a paradox. Yeah. I just wanted to, after our conversation, I just wanted to know what your stance on that was.
That old fool won't find me here. Time for a nap.
When I drank that shit back in the day, son, I fucked with Coke, my nigga. Pepsi be fucked up.
I mean, to be in reality, life is 100% fatal. Nobody's gonna survive life. Everybody dies. I mean, his reason could be to improve mankind overall. You know, to help Zach out real quick, Jesus never had kids.
Here's the question, though. You guys ever ask yourself this question, though? Hey.
Whatever it is, I didn't. Who knows?
What am I going to do? Mother said this would happen. Mother? Well, I had an awful battle with some monsters over this way.
Got the sex symbol. You're gonna have to come out with like the oiled out, like the oil.
Miraculous. With the focusing crystals in hand, some call, none can see, dim the gleam of avarice.
Music that you're making. Hip hop. Chance the Rapper.
Beef drives mankind further apart, and what mankind needs to be doing is coming closer together.
You're hard to shit on. I can't. Cause then it. So why don't you just alley-oops every now and then? Tell these niggas that have been in the car. Listen. You never told me that when I was doing your mom. I can see this whole vision. That journey is non-believers to the outer realms with its rhymes. I'm not saying anything about conversion. I just hope people come to. They're gonna be like DMX. Yeah, like. I don't do Christian.
What happened to the day when you wanted to do Christian rap, though? Wait, what happened to the Zach though?
I'm a heathen. My dick. Where them titties at? Virgin.
You following the YouTube trend, Chief? Yeah.
It's no, not November. Nigga, it's March. Fuck that, nigga. You bugging.
You'll feel even better when you hit about 18 months. Trust me.
I had an awful battle with some monsters.
Wowzers!
Go on without me. I have to do something over here.
He's saying you can't be fucking stupid. I got you.
That's the bluntest way to put it.
Early. This nigga is so fucking stupid, nigga. That nigga don't read. He don't know, fam.
I had an awful battle with some monsters over this way. Go on without me.
Early, nigga.
I don't speak Hebrew. Oh.
Early, nigga. Bars.
Just seeing my father's old... I was, preparing the bait. Now we lure out the monster. Well, here we go. Please stay close. Careful now. Those mud crabs are tough.
I know what an area is.
This nigga.
There it is. Good luck.
saw the superstar naked and fuck. I plan to get rich with these hands on your dick. You niggas dick. Out. You ain't with. I remember putting the. Oh yeah, I'm robbing. Chuck ass white boy. I say millenniums.
Did you see how big that thing was? You found my sword. Thank you. I want to be a warrior and make Mother proud, but I also love smithing. What do you think? Should I become a warrior or a smith? You said it. I'm not fighting anymore. I'll make weapons for others. Mother will just have to get used to it. Well, I'm done here. Come see me in Port Hunding.
Early.
I'm killing niggas with the bars.
You guys are on a topic I know nothing about.
Just spit some Katy Perry shit, my nigga. You good?
I listen to music older than anybody in this party.
You bugging. No, you don't.
I listen to Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin.
You're not the only person. You're not the only person. Listen to Bach. So, Beethoven.
I listen to a lot.
So that means no.
So probably. I more modern stuff. More modern stuff that I listen to is
Lil Uzi Vert.
Closer to like Johnny Cash, Muddy Waters, Loretta Jones,
XX
Howlin' Wolf,
Get knocked out, nigga.
Little Walter.
What the blicky?
The Ink Spots. Yeah, my music kind of stops around the 60s, 70s. It just all sounds too repetitive.
That is true. Anything made since 2015. Yo, my nigga, you gonna buy it, nigga. You gonna hear it, nigga. You gonna hear it, nigga. Nigga, stop. Stop. Nigga, stop. It does.
And then today's rap is
like Big Sean
it's
just
garbage
made a
too.
fucking song. Ass so good, pussy so good. Come on, my nigga.
That's your opinion.
Damn.
In my opinion, today's rappers are garbage. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. I have the right to have
your
an opinion
opinion, nigga.
over this.
Nigga. Oh. how,
when I
Sway?
listen to it, it is
How,
annoying.
Sway?
So I
How
stopped
quicker?
listening.
I've reassembled a spider, but it must be splendid. Now, I just insert them into the rod like so. By the way, I hope you can.
I actually
Oh
hate
my God.
Eminem. I hate him.
It's not Eminem. It's Yellow Wolf, my nigga. Yellow Wolf and Machine Gun Kelly.
I actually, the rappers that, if I have to listen to rap, I prefer to listen to Eazy-E, Tupac, and the older generation. If I have to listen to rap.
This nigga said that. I'm done, son. Dum dum. Dum dum.
No, I did not say it was my favorite rapper. I said if I have to listen to rap, that's the kind of rap I prefer to listen to.
Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum.
At least I can understand what Eazy-E is saying and the full words he's trying to say.
Nigga, what? My nigga A Boogie with the hoodie go hard, son.
Who the fuck is that?
That's A Boogie.
I don't even like the Beatles. Did you not hear me? I don't like the Beatles. And I don't like the new crap that's coming out. In my opinion, it is crap. I respect your choice in appreciating that music. I do not appreciate that music. I know. Childish.
You're right. You're right. And it's like, okay, that art.
Because he's making it off of... He didn't come in off of his father's name. He came in off of his own name. No. It's still his name that got him... It's still his name that's carrying his famous. He got that... He created his name. He created it. Jaden is getting famous because of who his father is. And Jaden Smith started out in the acting career anyways. Pursuit of Happiness, Karate Kid. Why? Because he got bored with acting and wanted to move on to do something more? Because he's a creative? Alright, and here's another example. Ashton Kutcher. You think he's just an actor? No, he actually runs a software company that helps find pedophiles on the internet. He's been on various police raids for that. That's his day job. That is his day job. We're not talking... You're making this a racial issue now. We were talking name and fame. That's where I remember that motherfucker from. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where I recognized him from.
Shaq, nigga. Look at Shaq.
I don't understand. All I'm saying is,
you're saying that Childish Gambino.
What about Terrence Howard?
That shit. I mean, he rapped it.
What I'm saying is that
Mafia wrote all that shit. I'm not riding with that, and I'm not how you think I'm hating on this. I'm not hating on this.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't see in anything other than going into
just because actor, you're successful.
Matter, you're still gonna based off your name. It doesn't.
You can be a shit actor.
Anymore.
After the deal with Kanye.
Like me.
I don't think you should limit. Wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind it.
Andre, you.
Wouldn't mind it. My craft and years of my life. Yo, I'm in Marshall.
I don't care what it is.
Now I'm going to WWE based off my name.
So what if the guy could do it though?
Sit your ass over there.
The whole thing with wrestling in there anyways.
It's like a show. But I don't think shit. Y'all are talking out of your culo, man.
All I'm saying is,
see, he's act for shit. She just went. Yes, she just went.
she was
Why
looking
don't
like
we talk
the
about
from the
UFC?
Goonies.
Look up ultimate dogfighting. It's not like what you think, dogfighting. It's just the name of the category. And he's got a fucked up humor, and he said that's fucked up.
I'm also a pod now, so yeah, we can do that. Dude, you can dancing, you can do rap, you can producing, you can do whatever the hell you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. Whatever you want to do, that's how I see it. I don't hear like whatever. I got time to hate. All the stoners be able to figure out.
They're a little overrated.
I need a smoke AK-47.
What's that twice effect?
Join, I think would be cool as fuck. Like, serious question though. You can have.
The flashes.
What this nigga just?
Yeah, I take flashes, infinite speed. So, if you'd like, I can even give you a breakdown on why. So Flash, he thinks everything he does is at an accelerated speed. In order for him to operate at our level, he has to force himself to slow down. He can see every possible outcome in his scenario because of how fast he's thinking. Time is actually moving very slowly around him because of how fast he actually goes. So if he fucks up, he can move time backwards to fix it. He also has the ability to move so fast, he's hitting with the, it's like 1,000 times more power than One Punch Man. He's the only person who can take One Punch Man out in one punch. He can vibrate through walls. No, I forget what his punch is. I forget how his punch is called. It's something like the force of a dwarf star going off. That's how powerful his punch is because of the speed that he moves. If you're the Flash, you can vibrate through any surface. Nothing's gonna stop you.
up, whatever that might be in your bag, you're just gonna hold them just like this. The collars until they let go, and then when
He engages the Speed Force move, which is moving at light speed, and unleashes a punch with infinite mass. I don't notice a single comic.
Jason, like, you remember Jason? Guys. Like, nigga will just crap spot, nigga. Yo, the pals are floating, yo. Hear me? That noise. Got crabs. Yo, man. They gotta adapt to the. They got. My shit is gonna be like Harry's cloak. Anything that gets on. Damn right, nigga. And you know what? Matter of fact, and there's one nigga in this Cowboy Bebop. Hey, I wanna be like. Cigarettes and drive. Nice too.
Well, he's also so powerful enough, if he has a brain-dead body, he can transfer his consciousness into that body.
Lick it. I was fucking with Rogue before.
Yeah, but Rogue will kill you if she touch you for too long. You gotta wear a bodysuit.
Alright, that Bishop guy. Yeah, he's definitely.
Oh.
Bishop might be the only one. Alright. I'm gonna ask the most
Isn't...
question.
Go ahead.
If there was one race from on this earth that's there forever.
That's a tough one for me. Yeah. I mean, I've been with a straight Russian woman. If I gotta pick a creative woman, I'm gonna have to say Russian. I'm sorry, what was the question? Have cakes? You know, Starbucks has increased the calcium intake for the entire nation. Oh, is that what the question was? About the Russian? Yes, Russian women have amazing asses. You know, you just don't get one that when she speaks Russian sounds like a fucking man. Russians and Germans. Hey, they'll take care of you. I don't want my taint licked. Nah, I got a hairy ass taint. I don't want that shit licked. Fucking shave that. Hell no! God damn, talk about shave. Oh, I have no filter if you guys can't tell. I've got no problem tongue punching a fart box. You know, one of Mozart's, yeah, it's gotta be clean. It's gotta be clean. Fucking do a line right off there and then smash. Like fucking Leonardo from fucking Wolf of Wall Street.